This segment, we're going to still work on our pivoting and our technique, but using the pivot for kick recovery. So every time we do a front kick, yokogeri side kick, or a mawashigeri roundhouse kick, or any other kick, we want to pivot back before the leg comes back. Okay? So in other words, the front kick is mageri, pretty simple because all you're doing is pivoting this way. You want to pivot out because you want your hips to come out, but you want to pivot back to recover your leg. Okay? So in other words, on side angle, here, back. You don't want to ever, on any kick or any stance, again, to kick, step back, and leave that foot in that position without the pivot. Because now how are you going to retreat? How are you going to go this way? How are you going to push back? Somebody coming at you. You can't push back because we're on your heel now. Remember, we talked about being on the heel and having no muscle control or stability. When you pivot back, at least you push back this way, pivot, push back this way, okay, in any direction. So you want to be able to move without any restriction on that. So what I see a lot of times on side kicks, roundhouse kicks, same thing, they step back with that foot in that position. They're recovering their kick with just the power and then the muscle of the leg, like this, swinging back, okay? You want to snap the hips and snap that leg back quickly. It's a faster recovery, and you can recover so you can counterattack and have a better solid stance. So you want to kick and then step back after the pivot. So the pivot itself brings the foot back. Here, okay? Okay, where should you get it here? Same thing. Brings the foot back at all times, okay? So that's how you're going to quickly recover. Now, what happens, I'd like you guys to work on side kick, roundhouse kick, and stepping forward and stepping back. Now, I'm showing you this right now. Stepping back, easier, okay? We need to step forward. I still do not go like this. Step forward, thinking that foot's in the right position. It's not. Toes out like that, it's not in the right position. Remember, it's this way, and usually heeled up, okay? Roundhouse kick too. Don't want to step. You're still recovering that foot using your leg instead of the pivot, right? So here, when you step anywhere, that way, forward, you're still just using your leg. So I want you to pivot, even going forward. Here, pivot back, then step forward. Okay? Now we're going to pivot back, then step forward. Okay? Don't get in the habit of leaving the foot where you without the pivot back, no matter what direction you go. Now, because now here after I pivot, I could go any direction I want. Okay? Forward, back, and even this way. Okay? Pushing off. You can't do that if you don't pivot to get the leg back. Plus, somebody grabs your leg at a mawashigeri, and you just got the leg. You pivot back, you might be able to pull him off balance or get your foot back faster so he doesn't do it. Okay. Okay, as far as spinning back kicks, the technique on spinning back kick is there's no pivot until you, recover the leg, right? So when on the back kick, we practice all day long. Hands up, of course. Okay, here, kick, right? Now, I'm not doing any pivoting until I step forward, okay? And then I go to get the leg back. Pivot, then step forward, okay? Or step back. Now, if I didn't pivot, try to step forward, falling forward, using your leg or try to step back. If I kick something hard, I don't pivot, I'm going forward because I don't have my foot in the right position. So if you kick something hard like a body coming at you, and you need to go back, pivot, and then get it back. Okay, so spinning back kick, you're just coming up to this position like as you practice from day one. Okay, the first thing you do is throw your head around with your arms for blocking. Second of all, you don't go on the floor here. I'm just showing you. Okay, so you actually bring the foot off the floor, but your knee stays right here. Okay, here. You don't separate the knee because then it's not a spinning back kick. It'll swing around like a hook kick or a hybrid kick, whatever. So you want to go straight in. So here, okay, go straight in and then recover. Okay, First thing you want to do, throw your head around and your feet come straight towards your opponent. Now, question, what if you get too close, right? So, or too far. So what you do is on the recovery, make sure you have both knees bent, hand up, okay? So you can easily maneuver one way or the other, okay? Practice this footwork just without the kick, okay? Come up here, step, okay? You notice I didn't really snap my foot back here too much without the kick because it comes naturally coming forward. Keep that coming around. Don't be going like this and leaving it. Okay, come here, swing it around. Now, when we do a hammer fist and back fist, spinning as well. Okay, so that'll be the next thing you do. Coming forward here, hammer fist. That was a back knuckle. Okay, so hammer fist, coming forward like this. Okay, make sure you spin around to get that face and the hands in the right position while you're attacking. Slow motion here. Okay, come bring this block around. Why? Because if they hit you, you're coming around, your hands over here. Keep yourself open. A lot of people do spinning back kicks, and they're kicking like this. This hand's here, they're kicking, maybe blocking here, but this other hand's here. Okay, so that's not good. So you want to go straight, boom, this. Bring that up. So you're going to be going. Always have that come up. Same as spinning back. Okay, so practice those. That way you can be quicker on your spinning back kick and your footwork, as well as your technique for spinning back hammer fist and back knuckle. Yes, arigato.